Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 9 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone had a great day, safe day. Let's make it a great night, folks. Let's take a look at one of our 4 agreements. Create the perfect relationship between you and your body. Treat your body with all love, honor, gratitude, and respect. When you make it a goal to adore your body and accept yourself completely, you are learning to have the perfect relationship with anyone else you are with. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We had the Dow flat, NASDAQ up 21, S&P's flat, gold contract up $8.10, trading at $1,292 an ounce. Silver up 21 cents at $19.68 an ounce. Copper up 5 pennies at $3.11 a pound. Light sweet crude up 50 cents, trading at $101.94 a barrel. Bonds, the 10-year is flat at 123.30. 30-year is up 5 ticks at 134.20. King dollar down 60 ticks, trading at 79.87. The euro up 10 at 138, and the yen down 23 at 102.34. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world? In the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look at them. What do you have? Guess what? We get to 1884.06. So we had is this, and this is the second day, third day we actually did this, folks. We got over the first high, which was the 1883.57. That was on March 7th. We did that on Tuesday. Then we closed at 1879. Yesterday, you backed down slightly. Today, what we do, try to make it, first off, to test out the high that was generated on Tuesday. We tested the high on March 7th once again, and we failed on price and on volume. I suspect, you know, we're coming into a Friday, and what we had out here, well, here, let's put up the SPY so you can see the SPY, how this shakes out. We did with the SPY out here is this. SPY, on Tuesday, we had done 85 million shares. We did 86 million today. The first high that was generated out there was 114 million. The actual high was 169 million. Bottom line, I suspect this is it. This is all she wrote. Because the SPY, well, let's go to the Dow Industrials. Because what we have is that the SPY and the Dow are trying to get into that high. They just haven't been able to do it. Dow Industrials today, we get to 16,541. On Tuesday, we got to 16,565. Trying to get up into the downdraft that was created on the 4th, just can't handle it. You know, we did 781 million on the 4th. We did 661 today. Now, I'd say the biggest surprise out here today was what? Was the NASDAQ. NASDAQ pre-market, because of Apple, okay, was up 1.69%. It ended up, folks, being up 0.5%. NASDAQ just couldn't hold price. We take a look at it right now, the composite. The composite closed up 21 bucks. You did 2.1 billion. That 2.1 billion, we got, I would have loved to see it actually get to 41.82. We got to 41.77. The 10th, the way that we came down on April 10th versus how we came up, we came down on April 10th with 2.4 billion. We did 2.1 today. NASDAQ looks to me like, guess what? We're going south. Small caps. We take a look at the small caps first. We take a look at the Russell 2000. Russell 2000 also couldn't hold price out here today. Back down. The IWM, when we take a look at the IWM, we were down 29 cents with an expansion of volume. So this thing is subtle, but bottom line, IWM and the NDX 100, we're going south. Gold contract. We take a look at gold. What did gold do out here today? Rejected lower price. Nice setup. Wide price spread. We went from 1268 to 1292. What I expect you're going to see here, gold's going to try to make its way into this 1328 area. Coming into a Friday with gold is always high volatility, particularly when it's moving around quite a bit. The bond market, 10-year bond. What does the 10-year do? Sideways move. But what you actually had is this. We went to 123.19. We rejected lower price. Start moving higher. This bond's going to move. The bond market itself, folks, is generating a sweet signal that, guess what? The S&P wants to go south. The 30-year bond, up 296,000 contracts, up 6 ticks. This 30-year wants to go to the moon. It's pretty amazing watching this whole thing shake out. After the close out here, Microsoft. They just come out with numbers. Let's take a look at Microsoft. Microsoft closed at $39.86. It's trading $40.65 right now. Numbers go like this on Microsoft. The estimate was 63 cents. They made 68 cents. Amazon. Amazon come out with numbers. Amazon closed at $3.37. It's trading $3.37. It was up $10. And Amazon, folks, is just a one personality stock. By the time we get off in the next 2 hours, you're going to see Amazon down 10 and up 10. It's going to be pretty wild just watching this whole thing shake out. Let's go to Dave in Clearwater. Hey, Dave, what's going on?
Tom, were you watching the 10-minute chart on gold today?
I actually was not watching that when it was moving. No, I wasn't.
Man, pull that thing up on a 10-minute.
Oh, it's beautiful. No, I saw it after the move, Dave. You know, not after the move, but you get my gist. I wasn't in front of that computer at 9:40 when that move was amazing. Right.
Because I'm watching this thing. I'm watching gold and watching silver like a hawk because I'm trying to think, all right, is it going to break the viewpoint? Is it not? Because the volume just started drying up. You know, and it was doing that cause building pattern. And I'm like,
yes.
All right, which direction is this thing building? Tom says, you know, because Tom's saying the dollar wants to go higher. It wants to go lower, and I'm looking at it, right? And I'm thinking to myself, I was like, it's a draw. You know, you could flip a coin, man. You can make a bullish case, you can make a bearish case. And then I go and look at a couple other charts, and as you know, I still work for the company I work for, so I go and make a sales call, come back out, and I'm like, you know, I'm just like, let me take a look at this again. And it was 9 o'clock, right? So I'm there in my office making a few calls, looking at the charts, and then it just boom down it goes. And as fast as it went down, it goes right back up.
It did.
And I was like, wow.
Yeah.
Look at that. I don't have the chart in front of me at the moment, but what was it, like 25,000 contracts in 15, 20 minutes, something like that?
In 10 minutes, 24,770 contracts, exactly.
Yeah.
It was a beauty, man. Yeah.
Oh, no doubt. No doubt. I thought about you. I'm like, Tom's going, bye.
Well, I think you get the gold report. I felt that the bottom was already there, so it's kind of...
No, and we've already taken because I know it's a paid service, I don't want to say it over the air, but yeah, we've already taken the first position on it, so right. That was a nice one. But hey, listen, as always, thank you for taking my call. I want you to take a look at an oil rig service provider, a company called Diamond Offshore, symbol DO.
Yeah, let's take a look. You get Diamond Offshore. So the low is 43, the high is 70. The PE looks like it's about 5. Oh, man, look at that. Interesting. Okay. So what are we doing here? Did you buy this?
No, but I've been watching this thing for a while now because when you put it on a weekly, still doesn't look like you want it to look like on a weekly, and I'm thinking this, from having this in my retirement account where I don't trade the futures, as a long-term holding, because for reasons that I'm not going to go into over the air, there's some potential fundamental reasons with some offshore leases that are coming up as to why this thing's going to move. I know also fundamentally there's a lot of shale drilling going on, but one of the things that the whole British petroleum fiasco demonstrated to the oil companies, of which a couple of friends of mine work for, there's a lot more oil in the Gulf than anyone ever realized.
Right. And
their estimates of how much oil, and don't get me wrong, this is both good and disastrous. Disastrous from an environmental standpoint, but good from a, let's go grab the oil and it's U.S. oil standpoint.
No,
is that
I like this trade for a longer-term deal. This is why. So what we're looking at, folks, I put this up on a, let's see, about a 5-year chart. That's what I have. And, you had that low that in 2010, 46 bucks, 105 million. You test it in 2011, 43 million. And then we just tested it with 49 million. Oh, hold it. Yeah, 105 million, 43, 49. You stay right there. Come right back. You stay right there, folks. Come right back.